That's right. I'm going to try something completely different, and we're going to go for a full Priest Broken Spaces run. I don't think this is going to be done in 150 tickets or less, but I honestly have no idea. As you can see, monthly reset is coming up on my main, but I have 783 tickets, so we should be good to go. So I am going to run an E5 Kroos. Now, the reason I'm running Kroos is not for his stun, because he's not really going to stun in Broken Spaces generally, but it is because he is one of the few priests who can actually steal armor. Since we're not running Drake, we're going to need some sort of armor break, so his basic attack is going to steal armor, and his active is going to increase the damage we do, so he should help us do a bit more damage. Going to bring the V3 Amun-Ra, 2-2 split with Resonance, Speed HP, Radiant Demon Bell, and Standard Speed Amun-Ra enables. She's really just here for protection. I don't expect Amun-Ra to be doing much damage. Can always swap that if need be. Going to be running our first V3 Fiona, 1-3 split with that Resonance weapon, Speed Attack, Splendid Punisher, and full red with Purify. I think Splendid Punisher is going to be better than a regular Cog, even though we don't have armor break. I will try regular Cog on any waves where it's obviously going to take us more than one ticket, just to compare the two. Going to run the second V3 Fiona, 1-3 split with regular Priest, attack, and the Splendid Antlers Cane with full red. This is going to be our primary damage dealer since she does have the Splendid Antlers, and because Fiona does a lot more damage than most other priests. Also going to bring a 10-star Elyvia, since Olivia's pretty good in Broken Spaces. She should help our damage output. I'm not too concerned about our survivability. And last but not least, we are going to bring an E5 Ignis, full Priest, Speed HP, Glittery Demon Bell, and Standard Ignis Speed enables. As you can see, this is also a energy feed setup, so we're going to get round 1 Fiona actives, round 1 Elyvia actives, and yeah, it should be interesting to see. So Amun-Ra, or Ignis is 1743 speed, Amun-Ra is 1763, Kroos is 1707, but all three are faster than either Fiona, so we will be able to feed both of them. I have no idea how this will do. We also don't have a burn, unfortunately, but we don't have any status effects, so we're just going to deal with the self buff from the Phoenix, unfortunately. So let's clear out all of these useful heroes from last month and, yeah, try out some priest memes. So I'm actually going to run a specific order. I'm going to run Kroos in slot 1, just in case his passive does manage to proc. I don't think it'll work without Rui, I forget. Then we'll run Amun-Ra. Going to run both Fionas, the order does not matter. And then Ignis is going to feed the Elyvia so she can get a turn 1 active, as well as the control immunity if the Ignis does die, which is unlikely, but it is what it is. Yeah, as you can see, none of these priests have status effects outside of Petrify, so we're just going to run with Phoenix for the holy damage buff anyway. And while we kick off Broken Spaces 1, which will hopefully be 1 ticket, just a reminder that I play all of my content on BlueStacks, and if you click the link in the description, it's a free download. Install it to any computer you can find, and I get a couple bucks kicked back, and yeah, totally helps out the channel. I don't want to become the Homeless Idle Heroes creator. Much appreciated, guys. So yeah, not a bad first round. Didn't watch the damage, but I mean, we're done by round 5, so pretty good. I'm guessing Fiona was all of our damage. Amun-Ra's doing decent damage. We might want to look into giving her an aggressive artifact, or an aggressive build as well. She is going to need that Demon Bell, because as you watch, we will get round 1 Fiona actives from both of them. So we've got big shields, pretty solid damage too. And yeah, between the Amun-Ra shields, the Fiona shields, the Ignis heals, even our Elyvia shouldn't die in Broken Spaces 7. Wow, that Fiona damage is better than I expected. This is the first sort of test I've gotten to do PvE-wise with the double Fiona setup. Yeah, those doing some solid damage. Watch one of these Fiona actives in round 7. $10 million ticks, not bad at all. So yeah, we're not going to get a 2-ticket clear for a little while, but I will be keeping notes. I'd love to do this in a few number of tickets. As long as Broken Spaces 3 only takes us 1 ticket, we'll be on a good pace. Gru Wave, I'm guessing, will take more than 1, especially because, I mean, Broken Spaces 2 is going to get us pretty close to round 11. So now that, yeah, so, I mean, it's all the Antlers Cane Fiona. Not bad damage from the Punisher Fiona. again, I will try out a cog anytime we get to a wave where we do less than 50%.
And now it's just like, man, you gotta have that time where you just like disconnect from
Up to the Margarets, doing awesome so far. The priest team is so tanky. Even Kroos does a little bit of healing for us. Oh, gotta go back to 3x2 to speed it up. 37 million ticks on that Fiona. Yeah, so we've got Fairy Guard healing, we've got Kroos healing, we've got Amon-Ra shields. The priest meme team is definitely a tanky team, but I'm concerned about the damage. It would be nice if there was a burn priest with armor break. Then we could run that instead. Hopefully that marker goes down so we don't have to use our Fiona actives on her. Good. We'll get 2 Fiona actives on this one. Start ramping up the damage. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas for what I should do for the next Broken Spaces on my main account. The Rust boost went great. Yeah, up for anything fun as far as the heroes and stuff I have. Maybe a Transcendence test. All right, we get it in 1 ticket. That's good. 7.2 billion from a full priest team. Not bad at all. And honestly, the Punisher Fiona is no slouch. So here comes the Gru Wave. This will be our first multi-ticket clear. It's also really fun to run a energy feed with only running priests. All right, we are going to skip the Gru Wave though because it does take a while with their counterattacks and whatnot. 2.4 billion on Gru. That's acceptable. Huge discrepancy. 450 million from that back Fiona. Let's check what it looks like with that cog. Grab this from Mim. So she did 453 million with the Punisher. And now cog, she'll have armor break, so maybe she'll do a little more, especially against the Gru. What do we got? 264? Wow, that is significantly higher. Yep, we're going to run with that at least against the Gru waves. So we started this with 780 tickets. Let's set up our Smash team as well. So we've got that ready. Fiona. And I consider Belrain, but Elyvia is going to be a little better than Belrain. We could probably run Belrain instead of Amon-Ra for a bit more damage. I'm just not sure if it's worth it. Plus, I think it's more fun to run it this way. This is sort of the team I decided I wanted to give a try to. But yeah, Belrain does give a bit of an attack buff, so it is an option. All right, 780. So that one took 9 tickets. Not terrible. Better than, I mean, some normal damage dealing E5s I've done. So let's hop right into Broken Spaces 5. Yeah, I don't think Belrain's buffs would outweigh the fun of running Amon-Ra shields. But obviously it would be more damage as long as it targeted the Fionas. So we are running CC Purify on everyone, so we will be able to at least purify that. So really, and we're not going to die in between not purifying it. So really the only thing CC is going to do is sort of slow down our attacks. As you can see, I mean, we are, and also everyone but the Elyvia is at least E5. So Elyvia is the only hero with any shot of really dying at this point. And it's round 7 and she's taken 0 damage. So definitely going to be a slower one. We'll watch this one and then we'll start smashing again. That Antlers Cane will start to ramp up around round 7. We need those Phoenix buffs to hit those Fionas. We can take out this Jara. All right, we got the backline Fiona, or the second Fiona, but not the first one. Big active. All right. Yes, I love the survivability of this team. This is so much fun. Looks like it'll be another probably 7 or 8 ticket Broken Spaces 5. Our damage should be much higher on the Cog Fiona though, because the armor is going to be pretty high, even though these aren't Grus. Armor gets pretty high. Broken Spaces 5, 6, and 7. Wow, that was a huge active though. 6 billion damage. That's awesome. That's better than some Garuda boost teams I've done. 4.8 billion from one Fiona. That is amazing. So we started with 771. So that is an 8 ticket broken spaces 5. Not bad at all. And this is much less than a 100 ticket run so far. I am definitely surprised by how much damage Fiona is doing with no Heart Watcher, with no Drake. Remember that. These aren't just normal PvE damage numbers. We've got no real armor break outside of Kroos stealing and Cog, and no Heart Watcher debuffs. The double Fiona boost team could be really good. I could run full energy feed, replace the Ignis and the Amon-Ra with Heart Watcher and Drake, and then run maybe even just double Rogan, go full on double fee boost. I'm guessing a 12 ticket 6 just based on their hit point amounts and how we've done so far. Although, yeah, getting rid of CC is going to be key. No risk at all to our Elyvia still, so that's great. 7 should pose no issues to her as well. All right, come on. Big Fiona actives and Phoenix tag her. Oh, no, she does her active before the Phoenix. It does hit that backline one, though. It should be a big active. 59 million ticks. That is awesome. And that is the Splendid Antlers Cane Fiona as well. 2.9 billion. Not bad at all for this wacky team. And yeah, it's all that backline fee. So 763. This is going to be a absolute bloodbath for our tickets. Let me grab the calculator. What are we at? 763, 737. That is a 26 ticket ticks. That is a rough one, but we're up to 7. We got a chance to do it in under 100. Should be fine unless 7 is really scary. We are at 46 tickets so far, so not going to be a sub 50 run. But yeah, the upside is we have 10 stars that have nothing to be afraid of with Aspen and Ada. Even with the minus heal, we'll have so many shields stacked up. We'll have Fairy Guard. And plus we have the Shrink on Aspen anyway. Yeah, this is an awesome setup. So yeah, if you want to survive through brokered spaces, you can run a full priest setup. Don't recommend not running Heart Watcher and Drake, but something fun for you guys. Also, I did update all of the Patreon tiers, so check out that link in the description. We'll probably be streaming again soon once the VIP 8 giveaway is finished. I've got a really exciting giveaway that I might be announcing. But even if not, I still do account tune-ups and shout-outs and all of that, so definitely check that out if you want to support the channel. So how do we do? 3 billion? 2.3 billion. I will take it. Not a bad damage number. And our Cog Fiona actually outdamaged our Antlers Cane Fiona. So the final test, we started with 737 tickets. How many is this going to take us? Wow, 714. That wasn't bad at all. That is a 23 ticket broken spaces 7. So 23, 26, 8, 9, and 1. That is a 69 ticket broken spaces 1 through 7 clear with the full priest team. That was absolutely ridiculous, and I had a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. For more of my beginner guides and tutorials, you can check out this playlist in the top left corner. If you want to watch my Orange Artifact free-to-play tier list, check out this video up here in the top right corner. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons if I've provided you with any value, and help me grow this channel.